Good morning, students. Please switch on your videos. Okay. So today we are planning to discuss the questions from the three portions: AC voltage through inductor, AC voltage through capacitor, and AC voltage through resistor. I hope that all of you are thorough with that of these equations, right? Okay. So let us continue with that, the MCQ questions. Now I send the same question paper to your WhatsApp group. The first question, a light bulb is rated at 100 watt for a 220 volt supply. Find the peak voltage of the source and the RMS current through the bulb. So before starting the revision, I want to give some points to remember while doing the numericals of this chapter. Some points you must kept in your mind. Sometimes you maybe find the value of 220 volt. Okay, in the questions they will be given 220 volt. Then you may have confused that whether it is the peak value of the voltage or it is provided the voltage or the RMS value. So this is for your concern. This 220 volt is nothing. They are provided the RMS value. Okay. The voltage that is given in the question is nothing. It is the RMS, VRMS. The voltage sometimes it is provided with that of the frequency. All the voltages that is given in the question are RMS value of the voltage. But if in some cases they are asked to find out the RMS value, then they are specified it in the question, find the RMS value of the voltage. In all the other cases, the given voltage should be taken as RMS value. And another case, we need to calculate omega. But here in all the questions, the direct value of omega is not given. We need to calculate it from the equation. That is omega is equal to 2 pi f. The frequency is given is not the angular frequency, it is the linear frequency. So you must use this relation in order to calculate the angular frequency omega. The frequency 50 hertz or 20 hertz, all these frequency are representing the linear frequency f. So in order to calculate the angular frequency omega, you must use this relation. Omega is equal to 2 pi f. Okay. All these points should be kept in mind while doing the numericals of this chapter. Okay, now we can start with the first question. A light bulb is rated at 100 watt for a 220 volt supply. Find the peak voltage of the source and the RMS current through the bulb. Peak voltage means maximum voltage. How we are representing the maximum voltage? VM is used to represent the maximum voltage, or in some textbook they are used as V0. Both are same. Both are indicates the maximum voltage or peak voltage. Both are same.
Ma'am,
yes.
could you increase the size of the picture?
Okay. Now it is clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. A light bulb is rated at 100 watt for a 220 volt supply. Find the peak voltage of the source and the RMS current through the bulb. So here power is given, P is equal to 100 watt. And here what is given is RMS value of voltage. Okay, RMS value of voltage, that is VRMS. The voltage that is provided in the question should be taken as RMS value of voltage. It is not the peak value. RMS value is given as 220 volt. Then find the peak voltage of the source. How we can find out the peak voltage? What is the equation? We want to find out the peak voltage. Find the peak voltage of the source. Yes. What is the relation between VM and VRMS?
VRMS is equal to VM by root 2.
VRMS is equal to VM by root 2. Root mean square value of the voltage is equal to peak voltage divided by root 2, which implies VM is equal to VRMS into root 2. VRMS into root 2, that is 220 volt into root 2. PRMS is equal to peak voltage divided by root 2. That is the maximum voltage by root 2. Then from that equation, we can calculate the maximum voltage. VM is equal to VRMS by root 2. That is 220 into root 2. What is the final answer? Actually, the value of root 2 you always needed. So you just by heart the value. It is 1.414. The value of root 2 is we need always for the calculation. So you just try to by heart the value of root 2. It is 1.414. Yes.
311.
Yes, the answer is 311 point something like that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
But here in the option, we have only 311. So 311 volt. Okay, 311 volt. You must study the value of root 2. It is 1.4114. It is just try to by heart the value. So the VRMS is equal to, VM. Peak value of voltage VM is equal to 311 volt. And here we want to calculate RMS current. How we can calculate IRMS?
Ma'am,
Yes.
actually, we don't have to find the second one. Like we have only one option with 311.
Yes, 311. So the second option will be right, 311. Anyway, we can find out the RMS value of current. What is the equation for calculating the RMS value? Here the power is given. P is equal to VRMS into IRMS, which implies IRMS is equal to P divided by VRMS. That is equal to P is 100 divided by VRMS. VRMS is given in the question 220. So 10 divided by 22, that is equal to 0.45 ampere. So option 2 will be right. 311 volt, 0.45 ampere. Okay. Now we can move to the next question. Question number 2. A pure inductor of 25 millihenry is connected to a source of 220 volt. Find the inductive reactance and the RMS current in the circuit if the frequency of the source is 50 hertz. A pure inductor of 25.0 millihenry. What is this 25.0 millihenry? What is it indicates?
L.
L. It is an inductor with the inductance L. So here L is given. L is equal to 25 millihenry. That is equal to 25 into 10 raised to minus 3 Henry. It is connected to a source of 220 volt. This 220 volt indicates maximum value of voltage or RMS value of voltage?
RMS.
RMS value. VRMS. VRMS is equal to 220 volt. And the frequency is also given. F is equal to 50 hertz. So here we want to calculate the inductive reactance. Inductive reactance means
KL.
KL. What is the equation for calculating KL?
L omega.
KL is equal to L omega. But here the value of omega is not given. So we must use the relation between angular frequency and that of the linear frequency. It becomes L into omega is 2 pi f. That is equal to, here L is 25 into 10 raised to minus 3 into 2 into 3.14 into f is 50. What will be the final answer?
Mm, 7.85.
Yes, 7.85. 7.85. And what is the SI unit of inductive reactance? Inductive reactance is nothing. It is the resistance offered by the inductor. So the same unit of the resistance, ohm. Okay, so here we calculate the inductive reactance. Then one more sub question is there. Find inductive reactance and RMS value of current in the circuit. RMS value. How we can calculate the RMS value of current? IRMS is equal to, how we can calculate RMS value? IRMS is equal to VRMS by KL. Because in the case of a resistor, we are using the Ohm's law, I is equal to V by R. But here we consider in the case of inductor. So inductor possesses an inductive reactance of KL. So the equation becomes IRMS is equal to VRMS by KL. VRMS is given as 220 divided by KL is 7.85. 220 by 7.85. Yes, it is 28. SI unit, IRMS. Here we find the value of current. SI unit is ampere.
Ma'am, like I'm getting some decimal points after 20. So we can
28.0, something like that. So you
Yes.
just observe the options given. Here actually they are excluded some decimal points. And you just match with either options. Whatever we obtain the result, try to match it with the options that is given in the questions. So here the Chi-L inductive reactance is obtained as 7.85 and the RMS value is 28 ampere. So which is the right option? A, B, C or D? 7.85 ohm and 28 ampere. Which one is the right option?
A.
Option A. 7.85 ohm, 28 ampere. Now the third question. A 15 microfarad capacitor is connected to a 220 volt 50 hertz source. Find the capacitive reactance and the current in the circuit. So this question is also have a same pattern that of the second question. Here instead of inductor, we are using a capacitor. So capacitor with a capacitive reactance, sorry, not capacitive reactance, capacitance. Capacitor with a capacitance C is equal to 15 microfarad. 15 microfarad is equal to, you must study this conversion, 15 into 10 raised to minus 6 farad. 1 microfarad is equal to 10 raised to minus 6 farad. So here the capacitance is given as C is equal to 15 microfarad. That is equal to 15 into 10 raised to minus 6 farad. VRMS. The voltage always given in the question is nothing. It is the root mean square value. You must keep this point in your mind. It is 220 volt. And the frequency F is equal to 50 hertz. Find the capacitive reactance. Capacitive reactance means Chi-C. Equation. Chi-C is equal to
1 by
1 by
C omega.
C omega. That is equal to 1 by C into, here omega is not given. So we must use the relation between angular frequency and linear frequency. 1 by C into 2 pi F. That is chi C is equal to 1 by C. C is given as 15 into 10 raised to minus 6 into 2 into 3.14 into frequency is 50. What is the correct answer? Vidur, did you get the answer?
212.
212. Is there any decimal point? Here I got some decimal point, 212.3, something like that. Okay. But whenever 212.314, whenever we just doing the calculation, we get 212.314. But you just check this answer with that of the option given. Here we have 21.2, 21.2, 212 volt, 212 volt. Okay. So they are just exclude the decimal value. So here also we can exclude it. So the answer is 212. But here in the option given, the unit is wrong. What about the unit of capacitive reactance? Unit of capacitive
Ohm.
reactance. It is ohm, not watt. It is ohm. Capacitive reactance is the resistance offered by the capacitor. So the unit is ohm. Similarly, inductive reactance is the resistance offered by the inductor. Unit is ohm. The unit of resistance is also ohm. Here we have one sub question. Find the current in RMS and peak value of the current. Find the RMS and peak value of the current. So here chi C is equal to 212 ohm. Find the RMS and peak value of current. Here we know the VRMS value. VRMS is equal to 220 volt. Then how we can calculate the IRMS? Using the Ohm's law, we can calculate the value of current.
VRMS by chi C.
Yes, IRMS is equal to VRMS by chi-c. IRMS is equal to VRMS by chi-c. VRMS is 220. Chi-c is 212. 220 divided by 212. What about the RMS value of current? 220 by 212. Yes, Gayatri, did you get the answer?
Ma'am,
Yes.
RMS and peak, it's different, right?
Yeah, RMS value of current and peak value of current both are different.
Ma'am, but we only have two options.
Yes.
So, ma'am, there should be three options, right?
Yes, but here they have only given the two options. I think they are provided with the peak value of the current. Here in the option, they are given the peak value of the current, not the RMS value. So if you get the answer, you just say, what about the RMS value of current? 220 divided by 212.
One point zero
1 point? Yeah, it's right.
three.
Actually, the value is 1.04 ampere, right? 1.04. This is the RMS value of current. If you get the RMS value, then you can simply calculate the peak value of the current using the relation. What is the relation that we can calculate the peak value of current? IRMS is equal to relation between peak value, maximum value of current, and that of the RMS value.
IM by root two.
Yes, IRMS is equal to IM by root 2, which implies maximum value of current IM is equal to IRMS into root 2. That is equal to 1.04 into root 2. That is equal to 1.04. What is the value of root 2? 1.414. Study the by heart the value of root 2, 1.414. So 1.04 into 1.414.
Ma'am,
Yes,
like I got 1.03 ampere.
1.03.
Yeah.
For what? RMS value of current.
Yes, ma'am.
What about others?
I too got the same.
1.043. 1
No,
point.
1.03.
Okay, then you can take that value 1.03, no problem. 1.03. So here it becomes 1.03 into root 2. That is equal to 1.03 into 1.414. Did you get the answer? Yes, Nandana?
1.47.
1.47. So, which is the correct option? Here we get capacitive reactance chi c is equal to 212 ohm. Here what is wrong? Ohm is the correct unit of capacitive reactance. And the peak value of current that is IM. IM is equal to 1.47 ampere. So what is the right option for question number 3? Option A is 21.2 watt, not watt, ohm. Ohm 14.7 ampere. Option B 21.2 watt, 1.47 ampere. Option number C 212 ohm, 1.47 ampere. Option D 212 watt, 14.7 ampere. So what's the correct option? Yes,
I think we should take 1.04 itself.
1
Because
point.
0.37 we have to round off to 1.04. Only then we'll get 1.47 ampere.
Otherwise, what's the correct answer that you get now?
I got something like 1.57.
1.57, something like that, right?
I got 1.456.
1.456.
56.
Just round off this. Did you study the rounding off in +1 physics? Rounding off digit. So 1.456 becomes 1.47, right? What is the peak value of voltage that you, peak value of current that you get after this calculation? Is it is 1.456 ampere, right? After rounding off the digits, what we get? 1.47 ampere. That is the peak value of current IM. What's your doubt, Achyut? It's not clear to me. That's why I'm asking.
No, ma'am. Earlier we changed the IRMS to 1.03, right?
Ah, yeah.
We should have
So
taken-
1.03 into 1.414 is?
No, ma'am. We should have taken it as 1.04 itself.
No need. Here they are not provided it in the option. So you don't need to worry about, you need to take exact the value of 1.04 and all. Don't need to take like that. Okay. Now the question number 4. It's not a problem. A light bulb and an open coil inductor are connected to an AC source through a key as shown below. The switch is closed and after some time, an iron rod is inserted into the interior of the inductor. The glow of the bulb increases, decreases, remains unchanged, not predictable. The same question I sent to your WhatsApp group. You don't need to copy down this. Fourth question. A light bulb and an open coil inductor are connected to an AC source through a key as shown below. The switch is closed, and after some times, an iron rod is inserted into the interior of the inductor. The glow of the light bulb increases, decreases, remains unchanged, not predictable.
Decreases.
Decreases is the right answer, but I need the explanation. Why?
Resistance will increase.
Yes, when an iron rod is inserted into the inductor, the resistance offered by the iron rod is also need to take into account. So what happens in effect? The total resistance of the circuit becomes increases. Whenever the resistance increases, what happens? Less amount of the current flow is occurs through the circuit. So the glow of the light bulb is decreases. Okay. So whenever we insert an iron rod into the inductor, iron rod is something, it's a material offers a high amount of resistance into the circuit. So in effect, the total amount of the circuit, here it is connected in series. We know that the total resistance offered by a series circuit is always high. So if we are insert an iron rod, the resistance offered by this iron rod is also increased, or it is added to the circuit. So the amount of resistance is large, less amount of the current will be flow through the circuit. So the glow of the light bulb will be decreases. So option number B is right. The glow of the light bulb decreases. Now question number 5. A 100 ohm resistor is connected to a 220 volt 50 hertz AC supply. What is the RMS value of current in the circuit? What is the net power consumed over a full cycle? R is equal to 100 ohm. The given voltage is VRMS. VRMS is equal to 220 volt. Frequency F is equal to 50 hertz. What's the RMS value of the current? What is the equation for calculating RMS value of current in a resistor? IRMS is equal to, here voltage and resistance is given. So use the Ohm's law. IRMS is equal to VRMS. VRMS by R. VRMS is given 220 divided by resistance is here 100. So what about the RMS value of current? 22 by 10, that is equal to, don't need to do the calculation, 22 by 10. 2.2 ampere. So the RMS value of current is 2.2 ampere. What is the net power consumed over a full cycle? Net power consumed over a full cycle. Equation for calculating power, P is equal to,
VRMS into IRMS.
yeah, very good. P is equal to VRMS into IRMS. That is equal to, the value of VRMS is given 220 into IRMS. IRMS is, we are calculated here now, that is 2.2. So what about the value of power? 220 into 2.2.
$48.4 watt.
48.4 watt. What about others?
484.
484. Is there any other options? 2.2 into 220. Is the correct answer.
484.
S. Aditya, what about the power of the circuit?
Ma'am, I got 484.
484. Is there any other options? Achyut?
I got 484.
So 484 is the right answer. 484, and here we calculate the power. So SI unit is watt. So IRMS value of current is obtained as 2.2 ampere. Power of the circuit is 484 watt. So what is the correct option? A, B, C, or D? So here option A and option C is wrong. It is not 22 ampere. Then we are only confused with the B and D. But here the power is 484. So option D is right. 2.2 ampere, 484 watt. Then the next question. Sixth question. The peak voltage of an AC supply is 300 watt. So here it is specified in the question, the peak voltage. So here we need to take it as our maximum voltage, not as RMS value. The peak value of the voltage of an AC supply is 3 volt. So VM is given as 300 volt. What is the RMS value of the voltage? VRMS. The RMS value of the current in an AC circuit is 10 ampere. That is IRMS is equal to 10 ampere. What is the peak current? Calculate IM. VM is equal to 300 volt. Then how we can calculate VRMS? Use the relation. What is the relation between VRMS and VM? Root mean square value and maximum value of voltage. VRMS is equal to
VM by
VM by root 2. So here VM is given 300 divided by root 2. The value of root 2 is 1.414. (300 by 1.414). Yes.
The 6 question options can show.
Okay. Similarly, here IRMS is given, so we can calculate the maximum value of current. IM is equal to IRMS into root 2. IRMS is 10 into 1.414. So try to find out the correct answer before our next class, for the next period. For VRMS and maximum value of current IM.